Special! Halloween Special! It's a Star Wars podcast. It's Darth David here. It's Jedi Jared there. It's you over there. Woo! And today, it's the first ever, I guess, Yaddle Chattle Halloween Special, where we're going to be talking a little bit about Star Wars. Well, we're going to be talking all about Star Wars. We're going to be doing a little commentary on the news, different things that are going on. We're going to be catching up. Star Wars, Yaddle Channel hasn't been on in 2 weeks.
I know.
It's crazy.
It is.
So, after our very long vacation,
A little hiatus.
that Jedi Jared demanded,
Yeah. I have real life responsibilities.
2 weeks though.
Yes.
Now you gotta slide to the right.
Slide.
There you go. You're talking loud this episode. Everyone misses your beautiful voice.
Do they?
Everyone loves you so much. Oh yes, they do. I got multiple emails, messages. People, where's Yaddle Channel? I said, I told you, Yaddle Channel's off for 2 weeks, but we're coming back right before Halloween, and that's what we do. But my costume, Jared, is not what you think. Jared called me Michael Jackson, folks. No, that's not what I'm going for. What I'm going for is Darth Kruger! A combination of Darth Vader and Freddy Krueger, the most sinister, evil, bad motherfucker on the planet. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to Darth Kruger. Now, that's for you.
You should put the dog away.
Who are you? Who are you for Halloween? What are you, or who are you? You have come in a beautiful red robe, so I feel like you're a boxer from the 1970s. Let me guess, you're Chuck Wepner.
No.
You're the guy who took Ali to 15 rounds, and they based Rocky, the movie, on that guy.
I'm
from Jersey, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Hell yeah, baby. The Bayonne Brawler.
No,
Chuck Wepner. Look him up.
These are my Jedi robes.
This is your Jedi robe?
Yes.
It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Let me see. It's not a bathrobe. It's a real robe. And I'm gonna say this is from your bullshit karate that you do every week.
Well,
every other week.
I haven't. I'm on hiatus for jujitsu.
Wait, so you're taking fucking 2 week vacations from goddamn jujitsu, just like 2 week vacations from Yaddle Chattel?
No, I'm on a 3-month pause, or an extended period of pause.
Oh yeah, see? Goddamn, apparently your fucking lips are on vacation too. Now kind of try to string together a fucking sentence and let's get going before I fucking carve out your belly with my goddamn Darth Kruger glove.
Training in jiu-jitsu is an expensive hobby, and right now I have to pay for daycare.
I see. I get it. I understand.
So, that sort of thing.
Okay, I get it. But listen, pal, we are going to have a fantastic... So you are a Jedi of some kind.
Yes.
So I see you brought a lightsaber.
I did.
But you didn't turn it on. So yeah.
Well, you told me to turn it off.
Well, because I was trying to play the fucking introduction. Now, what I like to do is I try not to let the Yaddle Channel see the bulb when it's not lit. I always try to turn it off on screen.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, because when you just when you turn it on and off on screen, but you keep the thing there, everyone's like, "Oh, he's just holding a big fluorescent light bulb."
Oh, I mean, it is a big fluorescent light bulb.
But that's my point. It loses all its goddamn fucking. Let me see this. So this is a Mace Windu type of model. I don't know if the camera is picking up fully, but this is purple.
It is purple.
You are gonna have to trust us if you're not picking that up. What if we turn off the lights just for here? Hold this. Split second.
No, it still looks blue.
All right. Almost looked green when we turned off the lights. That was an interesting scientific experiment. But it is purple. It's a Mace Windu.
Yes.
Now, where did you get this? This is a very beautiful lightsaber. I love the handle.
Yeah, this is like the original models when they first released them.
And you got this. Did you buy this at Disney?
No. This is when they would send it to you. You had to buy these online.
And what store is what I'm saying?
Where did you store?
How did you fucking purchase this?
It was a gift from my
That's
brother.
It's a good-looking lightsaber.
It is.
Check out mine.
He had the Luke Skywalker.
Oh fuck! Mine's out of batteries, and I guess the bottom half just fell off. But as you can see,
yeah.
There's something happened there. Oh no, that was my microphone. All right, look, let's get into it.
Okay.
It's a Halloween special. I love Star Wars on Halloween. Okay? I love it. I'm going to get right into a goddamn Star Wars and Halloween topic.
Okay.
And we're going to start with you, Jedi Jared, being on the button.
Okay.
Give me something Star Wars that you watch on Halloween itself. Let's go. Because I have a few things that I'm into for Halloween. A few Star Wars type deals. So I want you just to get, I mean, obviously, so have you ever watched Star Wars or some kind of Star Wars on a Halloween?
Can't say I have.
Okay. So what kind of fucking Star Wars fan are you? Do you understand, you motherfucking sack of shit, that every goddamn holiday has a Star Wars that you can watch for that holiday? For Christmas, fuck all the Christmas movies. Watch Empire Strikes Back. That's the point. For 4th of July, fuck everything else. Watch A New Hope. The fireworks, the Death Star at the end is going to be the fireworks. We got all kinds of, and plus it's Independence Day. So it's kind of like all that shit. So New Hope for July 4th. Empire Strikes Back for Christmas because of the snow, granted. What are we doing for Return of the Jedi? Let's go. Give me something. Give me something, pretty boy. Come on. Otherwise, I'm going to carve your fucking face off.
Return of the Jedi.
For what reason?
Well, at the end, they have that big, bountiful feast, and everyone's hanging out and joyous. And
that's more Thanksgiving, bro.
Oh, what'd you say? You said Thanksgiving.
What fucking episode is this?
Halloween.
For Halloween? What? No matter what I said.
Okay.
Just use the old fucking noodle, okay? You know how long... Folks, I gotta tell you, folks. All right, before we get into the topic, I have been on 8 hours of customer service fucking phone calls today, including a good 4 or 5 hours with Walmart, because I order a goddamn costume for $95.9 The Rats Halloween party on Saturday in Point Pleasant. All kinds of people there. If you're in the Point Pleasant, New Jersey area, stop on by. You're supposed to have passes. Just say you know Darth David, or in this case, Darth Kruger. Okay, just say you know me. I'm gonna get you in. Bottom line is, I order a costume from Walmart for Saturday. Ordered it yesterday. Paid a shitload in fucking extra fees for shipping and handling, right? But for priority shipping, okay? No problem. Your fucking costume is gonna get there on Friday is what they tell me. Great. The party's on Saturday. Wonderful. I just got an email, okay, at noon today. You know what it said?
What did
Congratulations. We've shipped your item. And it'll be arriving November 1st, fucking Wednesday.
Jesus Christ.
You motherfuckers. Now, the only reason why I ordered it from you was because I paid the $20 extra in fucking shipping and handling.
Should have ordered Amazon.
I tried to order from Amazon, you goddamn dick. They told me Wednesday, November 1st, too.
Do you have...
But at least Amazon, you didn't lie to me. See, the whole reason why I went the fucking Walmart route is because they promised me with the extra $20 to get to me on Friday. They don't. So for 4 fucking hours, I'm on the phone of both fucking Walmart and Chase, my bank, saying what? No. And there was all kind of threats.
You know, Dave,
I will be definitely put on a fucking Walmart. Do not let this man in any one of the Walmarts in North America list, because I am letting you know, Yaddle Chattle, if the goddamn fucking government crashes down these walls, if there's a situation where there's a fucking bunch of guys in black clothing and ski masks pointing rifles at me and Jared, I'm letting you know. That's all my fault. That's because of this Walmart phone call that I did, which was not good. I swear to God, I released my set.
You have the worst luck with these things, because every time I come here, right. I remember once when we were doing the Eastside Dave show
That's right.
And I walked into your apartment, and you were on the phone with some customer service, and you were literally losing your shit. I had to record it.
Yeah.
And then
this happens all the time.
There was another time you were on the phone with Verizon.
Verizon's one of my biggest enemies.
Was that the issue? I think that might have
See,
been
what you don't understand, Walmart, is now you're in the fucking Verizon zone. That's not a zone you want to be in. The Verizon zone, the DirecTV zone, these people get some of the most vitriolic, evil shit any human being can possibly vocalize.
Yeah.
Take all of the worst stuff that any human being has ever said with any language.
Yeah, I did.
Multiply it by 10. Multiply it again and add a little Sith in there, and that's what fucking Darth Kruger, that's what Darth David did. And that's what I did today at Walmart. So there's all kinds of threats going on. I don't even know if this show's going to exist by the time we drop it.
Then there was this other time.
Because we'll be dead by the U.S. government. Because I may or may not have threatened Walmart.
Oh, God. Okay. And then there was this time where you were on the phone with PlayStation because you couldn't get your Peacock app to work on your PS4.
Yep. Those motherfuckers. PlayStation, Peacock, all of you.
You have literally the worst customer service experiences ever.
Only Chase Bank. You notice I didn't throw Chase in there.
Oh, they're great.
Only Chase Bank. That's the only customer service I swear by.
No, they're great.
Chase Bank is the only customer service left in this country that is any good. That you get a human being on the phone quickly, and the human being helps you.
They speak English.
Quickly. So,
yes.
Return of the Jedi. Or do you want to take that back because you were thinking Thanksgiving? I'm asking you for a Halloween.
Halloween?
Halloween and Star Wars. Let's go. Star Wars programming on Halloween.
Revenge of the Sith.
Interesting. I sort of like this, but I don't know what you're going to say.
Well, because a lot of it's a very dark film. And, it's about, there's a lot of blackness, a lot of, evil, the descent of Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader.
Okay.
It's not menacing, but it's scary.
Scary.
Yes.
Okay. I like Revenge of the Sith on Halloween. I'm going to try that. It's not my go-to. So my go-to, very easy. And I mean this. This isn't something that's new. This is something that I started when I was a little kid. I would come home. I'd have my pillowcase full of candy. I would go down into the basement. You pour the goddamn fucking candy all over the ground to fucking count your goddamn score. You're sorting it out. You're also counting your score. And then if you have friends over and they're doing the same, there could be trades involved. You're like a little baseball general manager. And I'd be like Brian Cashman if he was good. The Yankee general manager who should get fired. Who should get his fucking belly carved out by Darth Kruger. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, and the movie I would watch, Return of the Jedi.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Monsters.
Okay.
Right off the bat, Jabba brings so much to the Halloween table. First of all, he's drinking Coca-Cola. And in Halloween, you got candy, but you're also having some snacks, some chips, maybe some soda pop. He's got the fucking thing. And those frogs that he was eating, that's basically like Jujubes or Sour Patch Kids or, that's like a junk food candy for Jabba.
Okay.
So right away, the Halloween thing is the Jabba. However, that's not the only. The Emperor. The first time we really got to see the Emperor, there was the hologram in The Empire Strikes Back with the monkey-eyed lady.
Yeah.
But fuck that. The first time we got to see the Emperor, as a kid, I'm saying, was Return of the Jedi. And I was obsessed with him. But I also felt very Halloween-ish vibes. For starters, a Sith in Palpatine's way, he's basically like a witch, isn't he? He's kind of like a male witch. Like, can you see him be? Yeah, but I mean, specifically, he's got witch-like properties. Like a good old-fashioned Halloween
crone.
witch.
He looks like a crone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The laughter, the
Yeah. Yeah.
The taunting, the in your face, the creepy vibe, even the black robe kind of is
I
witchy.
I could see that.
So I feel like Palpatine himself is very Halloween. For that reason, I might even try The Rise of Skywalker this Halloween season. Maybe.
I think you should watch that episode with the episode of Obi-Wan.
All right, this is what I'm talking about. Give me something else. Let's go.
What
else can we watch? How can we help the Yaddle Chattle fans?
Okay, so
what is Jedi Jared? By the way, has any Jedi worn red? Now that I think about it, this is potentially a Jedi infraction. What you're doing here with this? I'm serious. I don't think Yoda would fucking appreciate this. Every fucking thing's got beige and tan and brown, and here comes sexy Jared, swanting his, fucking, doing this type of shit with a guy that, look at him. Look at him get all sexy and in a red robe. That's going to cause a lot of problems. Yoda might be like the female Jedi, they're not going to be able to take their eyes off of him.
Yeah.
And then we got all kinds of, no attachment, Yoda says, and this and that. Well, there's going to be lots of issues. Anyway, go ahead.
That episode of Obi-Wan, I think it was episode 3?
Well,
right? The one where they're, we got the droid, the lifter droid.
That was awesome.
And then,
yep.
Vader is chasing
Definitely.
Obi-Wan like something out of a horror film.
I love this. Yes, Halloween.
That
was excellent.
Yeah.
We said it right here. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm trying to be inclusive with Jared. I said it. This was my point. And it came out before the Obi-Wan featurette and documentary in which I was proven correct. So I love it. In that featurette, you're right. They said we wanted to make it look like a horror movie. The only reason why I think they said it in that documentary is because Halloween is owned by Universal, don't forget. Their number one competitor, both as a theme park and as a movie studio. The Halloween is a Universal property. And so I legitimately feel like when we saw the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing, that's why it's on Peacock. Yeah, it is.
Oh.
But when we saw that's why when we saw the doc, that's why they said that. They go, it's a horror movie. Okay, fine. They didn't want to say it specifically on that documentary. I'm telling you, it was Halloween. Because Halloween visually, John Carpenter
was the first to do it.
Well, it was the utilization of windows in John Carpenter's movie. Both being out in the street in the suburbs and looking into a house through their windows, or being inside the house, terrified, looking out the windows at Michael Myers slowly walking down the street. The usage of windows in John Carpenter was amazing, Hitchcock-esque. And if you look at that scene where Vader's walking through the street, what do we see? Windows. Obi-Wan's looking out at him. Then we see inside the Obi-Wan, a lot of fucking windows, he even grabs the dad and the son, and he brings them out through the fucking window. There's no glass there, but it was through the fucking window he brings those people out. So that's what I'm saying. That was very Halloween-esque. I agree with you. Excellent call. Excellent.
Maybe Obi-Wan needed
5 points.
Thank you, Mr. Champion.
Does your nose itch? Because I've noticed that
actually.
Darth Kruger, these are very good for that.
Now I gotta blow my nose. Thanks a lot, Dave. You're gonna have to stretch now.
I thought you said your nose was itching.
Well, now I gotta blow my nose.
His nose was itching. I was just trying to do him a solid. That's all Darth fucking Kruger tries to do these days. That and fucking burn a lot of kids alive. You know? Hey, how about that, though? If they ever fucking did a Sith... Here he comes. He's coming back in. What if they ever did a Sith who could fucking reach Jedis through their dreams in their sleep? That would be kind of cool. See, that's a fucking expanding type of thing that we haven't seen. Some kind of Sith fucking invades you in your sleep.
I would like to see Sith with firepower.
Explain.
Well, you know how like they have the Sith lightning?
Like a Boba Fett blowtorch?
Yeah, like...
From the hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to see that.
But, I mean, you just fucking what? You just toss out an idea after I toss out my idea and I'm asking you for fucking feedback? You just ignore it and go into your own? I'm still asking you, what about a Sith who invades people's dreams and kills them?
That'd be pretty fucking cool.
Darth Kruger. Disney, you're welcome. Hey, Disney, Kathleen Kennedy, why don't you just fucking watch Yaddle Chattle? We will give you so many good goddamn ideas.
Can I ask you a question?
And we'll work for cheap. Whatever you pay those other meatballs, half off for Darth David and Jedi Jared.
Do you think that the Emperor was invading Anakin's dreams in episode 3?
Excellent question. This is why I fucking do Yaddle Chattle. I think there's a great... Give yourself 1 point. Maybe the fucking 2 weeks off has been good for you. Because for once, your brain isn't marmalade. You're not coming in here half asleep like a goddamn idiot. For once, you got a little electricity, you got a little juice. You're coming up with some good thoughts for a change. These are all compliments. Why are you looking at me like that?
You just want me to leave.
Those were compliments.
Oh, thank you.
They don't feel like compliments, do they?
No.
I think there's a great chance of that. I've always thought that there was more to Palpatine fucking around with the Force in Revenge of the Sith than we realize. Both, like with Anakin and maybe even remotely murdering Padme.
Oh.
Being the one to kill her so that he would know she would die. He also knew Anakin put his hands on her because he sees all. So he's like, okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to run with it. She's all upset. She's heartbroken. Because the fucking droids in that scene say there's nothing wrong with her.
She died of a broken heart.
Right, but she died of a broken heart. Now listen, that sounds like a stupid thing a fucking moronic droid would say. You and me,
a stupid thing.
Darth Kruger,
a stupid thing,
a.k.a. Darth David, and Jedi Jared, we know better. You can't die from heartbreak. I mean, like in my case, I've gotten concussed with heartbreak, but that was only because I smashed my head against the wall several times following a breakup. But it's not going to directly lead to your death. My point being, those droids didn't know any better. I think there's a great chance that Palpatine fucking killed Padme. And then use that to be like, Anakin, in your sleep, you killed her. And he didn't know any better because he's a fucking moron at that point. He's half burned, he's half alive, he's got the mask on. Palpatine lies to him. By lying to him, boom, he's a prisoner for life. He's a prisoner of the dark side, he's a prisoner of Palps. So I do think Palpatine was up to some shenanigans with the Force in Revenge of the Sith. I do think that.
You
always felt that way.
You gotta think that he was able to mask his power from everybody.
Exactly.
Like, he literally was surrounded, like, he was in the lion's den all the time.
So he's capable of doing God knows what with the dark side. And we wouldn't have a fucking idea. Because his cloaking ability... one of his best strengths as a Sith.
I really hope we see like a young Palpatine in this Acolyte series. I really do. I hope we see something.
Well, I'm going to finish off this Halloween thing.
All right.
Because I got 2 more entries. Okay, I prefer watching Empire Strikes Back for Christmas, but I will say the dark side cave, the cave on Dagobah, always gave me good Halloween vibes. Almost wish that cave scene was in Return of the Jedi. Then Return of the Jedi would be the ultimate, perfect Halloween movie. I mean, Star Wars Halloween movie, yes, but maybe even Halloween movie in general. But the one now that is catapulted, Jared, that is in very quick time, gone all the way up to the charts. And it's going to be a part of my Halloween viewing henceforward for the rest of my life. Take a guess.
The season finale of Ahsoka.
You got it. Let me give you a nose scratch for that. You got it, buddy. The season finale of Ahsoka is as Halloween as it gets. Witches, zombies, bad guys, monsters, evil castles. Motherfucker, they're good. Goddamn. all we needed was them eating a little candy, and we would have been good to go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Fucking, so, Ahsoka, Season 1, season finale, boom. You are now on my Star Wars holiday list, and I swear to God, Halloween itself, I am definitely going to be watching that. I love that episode. I've rewatched. So have you done any Ahsoka rewatches since our last Yaddle Chattle? Because our last Yaddle Chattle was with the Ahsoka finale.
No, I haven't.
I've watched the season finale of that at least 6 more times.
Okay.
I've become obsessed with that finale.
It's a great finale.
And then I've thrown in a few more viewings of episode 5. But I also really dug episode 6. If I could have a holy trilogy of episodes from Ahsoka, it would be 5, 6, and 8. I think if you don't have a lot of time and you want to try to get somebody into Star Wars or into Disney Star Wars or give them 5, 6, and 8. See if that captivates them. Because, those 3 episodes are sensational and they kind of make a little arc. Episode 7 is good, don't get me wrong.
But it's a little filler.
It's a little between 5, 6, and 8. You could get rid of it if you wanted to do a trilogy. If you're doing 4 episodes, hey, I want to do 4 episodes, go 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
No issues. I'm just trying to make a trilogy out of it. But you want to do 4 episodes, then go 5 through 8, okay? Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Which Luke versus Vader do you think is scarier?
Well, that is a good question. You know what? Return of the Jedi is more Halloween because he's hiding. And that feels very Halloween-ish. With Vader creepily trying to stalk him and locate him. For Halloween, I'd say Return of the Jedi. But for overall, what's scarier?
Yeah.
Empire, because Luke is younger. And Vader when he comes out of that hallway, out of nowhere, in that fucking hallway in Cloud City, right before they get to the catwalk and he cuts off Luke's hand, when he just pops out of that fucking hallway and tries to chop his head off. What if he had chopped Luke's head off right then and there? That is the one thing that I'm always curious about, some of these lightsaber duels, is are they trying to kill each other? Is Vader testing him? Yes. Is he training him? What's the deal?
I don't think he's training him. I think he's testing him.
So you don't think he was trying to kill Luke? Because no. Jesus Christ.
He wanted him to turn.
He was this close away from decapitating him. If Luke's reactions aren't lightning quick, he loses his fucking head in episode 5 of Star Wars.
I don't think he was going to allow that to happen. But
very aggressive, though.
I always thought that...
What did you think, boo-boo? What did you think,
I thought
buddy?
Empire was scarier than Return of the Jedi because that scene where Luke's coming into the chamber and he's like, I know something's gonna happen, and then fucking Vader just pops up.
Yeah, I know.
He flies up.
No, I agree with you. Empire is a little bit scarier, for sure. I've always I had Luke and Vader as my number 1 lightsaber duel forever until Anakin Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith. And that I still have Anakin Obi-Wan Revenge of the Sith at number 1. But Luke Vader's my number 2 for a lot of those reasons. The visuals and the drama, the psychology, it's through the roof in that one. Well, but then again, in Return of the Jedi, it's pretty fucking cool too. There's a lot of psychology. He's doing that smack talk. Sister. Twin sister.
Do you want to go into this then, now that we're talking about lightsaber duels?
Please. So let's do it.
This is from Clutch Points.
Let's see your beautiful lightsaber again, since it's a lightsaber topic.
And the author is Bertlin Dixon. That sounds like a novel.
I like this.
That sounds
now,
like.
Now let me ask you a question though. With your Jedi Jared lightsaber, you did go with the gold handle.
I mean, that's the Mace Windu hilt.
Really?
Yeah.
He had a little bit of gold on it?
Oh, yeah.
I never noticed that.
And then on his one, he had the switch personalized to say bad motherfucker, BMF on it.
He did not.
He did, I swear to God.
BMF in Star Wars letters.
No, it just says BMF on there. Right here, it says BMF. Well, he's always got to have something that says bad motherfucker on it.
This is nice. I thought Palpatine stuck with the gold because it was like that's a little Sith greed right there. But you know what? That would kind of make sense with Mace Windu.
The whole thing about purple is he kind of walks that fine line.
Yeah, he walks the fine line. I get it. I fucking get it. I know how colors work.
Cool.
And so that means that Rey's yellow lightsabers are because she's a chicken. She's coward. Okay.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
So this is from Clutch Points and Bertlin Dixon. Star Wars, the most epic lightsaber duels ranked. So we'll get your feedback on this.
All right, but put the phone right there. There it is. Now you're
so
perfect.
This is 5.
Okay, number 5.
So number 4 is controversial because...
Wait, it's top 5 or top 4?
It looks like top 4.
Top 4. Okay, well, that's it. I mean, with all due respect, who compiled this list?
Bertlin Dixon.
Bertlin, you had somewhere to go? 4 lightsaber duels? We're creating lists and we have 4 entries?
So,
Shit. Go ahead, bud.
His number 4 is your number 1, Anakin Skywalker versus Obi-Wan Kenobi, Revenge of the Sith.
I love it.
But that's his 4. Your number 1.
Yeah, I know. All right, you're right. I was happy it made the top 4 because basically this fucking what's his name, Burton?
Bertland.
This goddamn motherfucker, Tim Bertland. This guy, he's decided to do a Mount Rushmore. All right, let's go.
Number 3, Ahsoka Tano versus Darth Maul, Phantom Apprentice. That's the one we keep talking about.
Into the mic. Phantom Apprentice what? What the fuck?
That was from Rebels. That was the Rebels season 2.
Oh my god.
What?
We're doing fucking cartoon lightsaber duels on a lightsaber duel list? Is that fair? Animated characters can obviously run around and fly and fucking wield lightsabers a lot faster and more insane than humans. We're not putting animated... Create your own separate list, dummy. Top 4 fucking animated lightsabers and then top 4 human live action. God damn you, Bertlin.
Number 2.
Fucking Freddy. Goddamn Darth Kruger's gonna... What?
Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul, the Phantom Apprentice. Or Phantom Menace.
Okay, Phantom Menace. Yeah, it's a great lightsaber duel. Absolutely. You can't put that over Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, Bertlin. For multiple reasons. Like, it's not as historically important. It's not as long. It's not as impressive. The psychology is not as big because, I mean, this is fucking Anakin. What the fuck is with these writers? Is everything a fucking annoying hot take just to be like, please click on my article?
Yes.
I'm gonna say some really stupid shit
that
I don't believe in.
I've got more of that.
Good. I love that.
So number 1, Luke versus Darth Vader, The Empire Strikes Back.
No, okay. I'm half pissed at Bertlin and half not. He's got my top 2 in his Mount Rushmore. It's just that the other 2 were garbage. Garbage. If you're going to have a Mount Rushmore of lightsaber duels, we're doing all live action, dork. We're not going to fucking do a bunch of cartoons because the cartoons can flip and flop and fly all over the place. Flip, flop, and fly. You ever hear that song?
Yeah. Flip,
flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. I flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. I don't care if I don't care if I don't care if I die. By the way, now that I think about it, the Darth Kruger hat is kind of like a Blues Brothers hat. That's how I heard that song. Flip, Flop, and Fly is on the Best of the Blues Brothers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
John Belushi. Yeah, so I could be like Joliet Jake Vader is good. Joliet Jake Vader or Darth Kruger, whichever one you want.
Do you want some more shit takes from Star Wars?
Well, hold on. Well, I want to hear, despite the fact that I yell at you and subtract points, I want to hear what you think about that bullshit.
I would not put. I don't think the Qui-Gon Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul would be top 5. Not even close. As far as like,
it might make my top 5. It would make it at 5. But I mean, you know.
I would say, I know we've probably done this before, but at least my top 5 definitely, Order?
I don't know. My knife just punched a hole in the water.
Oh,
All right,
no.
go ahead.
In no order, it would be...
You know, it's tough. Darth Kruger, it's tough to fucking drink a goddamn beverage with these fucking blades all over your fucking Sith evil dream monster hands. Keep going.
Obi-Wan versus Vader in the Obi-Wan series. Their final...
Which one?
The final battle.
All right, that's number one?
Well, no, that would be in the top 5.
Okay,
There's
top
no
5.
order.
All right, no order.
No
Let's
order.
go.
That, then I would put... what was it? Shit. Obviously, Luke Vader 1, Luke Vader 2, Obi-Wan versus Vader, or Obi-Wan versus Anakin 1.
In Revenge of the Sith.
In Revenge of the Sith.
All right, so give me one more for your top 5.
Top 5.
One more. Let's go.
Unfortunately, I would love it to just be Luke versus those Death Troopers, but that doesn't really count.
One more. No, wait a second. Are you talking Luke and Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's not a lightsaber duel.
I know.
You're right.
It
Okay.
sucks.
Fair enough. Go ahead. Let's go. Come on.
Then, you know what it would probably be? Whatchamacallit? It would be...
Whatchamacallit? Chewy, chocolatey, crunchy, munchy. Whatchamacallit? That was actually the 1980s jingle
For whatchamacallit.
For whatchamacallit candy bars. The one thing that Darth Kruger has a preternatural gift at is fucking commercial jingles. I watched a lot of television when I rose up. Ow! All right, go ahead.
Yoda versus Dooku. Because it was the first time we saw Yoda fight.
I like it.
So that would be my top 5.
You know, Attack of the Clones could work in Halloween for me. Between the fucking aliens on the planet, Yoda Dooku, monsters. You know, I might try an Attack of the Clones. You're playing the ball with the dog.
I'm trying to get the dog to endear to me.
All he's going to do, he's playing catch with the fucking dog while we're on the air. What are you doing to me?
Nothing.
I have to show them.
Enzo the Baker.
I know, but do you understand that with you playing, fucking throw it? Give him the goddamn ball now. Oh, now he's got no interest. Now that he's on the spot. That's the story of my life. Story of my life. Fucking as soon as the fucking person's asked to do something, they choke.
Now he's going to get
Now he's coming back. Here he comes. Here he comes. There he is. Hold on.
He's a good boy. Good boy.
Where is he?
Good boy. Good boy.
All right. Well, listen. We can't fuck around all day.
He's a good dog.
We got a show to do here.
Good dog.
All right. Listen. Where were we? I don't even know.
Top 5 lightsaber duel. My top 5 in no order.
Your list is pretty good. Okay, so give us the other article. You said that there's an article that has pissed you off, and I have a couple of news stories of my own.
It's just, you know, it's your typical run-of-the-mill clickbait. Just,
and we love these.
We
love these, but we need to. You do have the author's name.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I don't want anyone thinking we're making this shit up for fucking show prep.
And this, you know, these have to be fake names because I think people would get harassed if they gave their real names. So this one is from IGN. Ahsoka's finale showcases some of Star Wars' biggest problems. And then the sub-headline is, Seasons Aren't Commercials. Then she says, it's by Amelia Emberwing.
Okay, Amelia Emberwing.
Now, I don't think that's a real name.
I mean, it probably. Okay. Well, so what's her point?
All right. So her first point is, let's see here. Urgency is apparently a young rebel's game, and she basically says, you know, towards the end, the finale of Ahsoka, despite trying to prevent Thrawn from coming back, Ahsoka's at peace being in this other galaxy, and Hera and Ezra have a touching reunion instead of worrying about Thrawn.
Ezra is fucking young. He's in his early 20s. What? He's in his early or mid-20s. What is she talking about? Ezra's a young person.
It says, by the end of the season...
And Sabine's young, and Sabine was with Ahsoka.
Well, here's the thing. Not a single one of our main characters addresses the fact that the very thing that everyone was trying to stop happened. Ahsoka is completely at peace, seemingly indifferent to the threat the galaxy faces. despite the entire motivation of her character has been to stop Thrawn.
All right, well, that point is okay.
It's stupid.
But it's not a young person's game. It's that, but at the same time, what the lady, what's her name? Emily Redwing? Amelia
Emberwing.
Undercart? What?
Amelia Emberwing.
Amelia, what was it?
Amelia Emberwing.
Amelia Emberwing. What's Ahsoka to do? There's no way to get back home for now.
Yeah, there are no whales.
So you either fucking go insane and crazy, which would be a Sith-like thing, or we've seen now Ahsoka has truly graduated to being a top. Like if this Ahsoka was around in episode 2 or 3, she'd be on the Jedi Council. Like this Ahsoka is Jedi Council, big time, Jedi peaceful, at one with the Force type of person. So she's not going to fucking lose her mind. What is she supposed to do? The goddamn everyone left.
Well, she trusts in the Force.
That's but the also, thing. Don't you forget, she knows that Ezra got on that ship.
Yeah.
And so she's at peace because Ezra's going home, which really was a goal of Sabine's. And so when Ahsoka is at peace, it's because she's happy that she helped Sabine accomplish her goal. This makes Ahsoka a truly gifted and wise teacher and master because she doesn't care at all about herself or her motivations or ambitions. It was all about her pupil. So the inner peace that Amelia is seeing is that she helped Sabine get Ezra home. And on a rational level, Ahsoka's saying, Ezra's going home. He's going to go off that ship and tell Hera. And so Hera's going to get a whole bunch of people and blast fucking Thrawn out of the water. So from a logical perspective, it makes sense that she would be happy. And from a fucking kindness for her fucking pupil, she would be happy. I fucking hate Amelia. And you're right.
Oh, and
you're right. But there's these people just try and get us angry.
There's even something.
I'm sorry, Enzo. He doesn't like it when we get too angry.
There's something else, too. The biggest, the elephant in the room. Luke Skywalker is something Thrawn didn't anticipate would be around or be a thing. And now, she knows Luke. She's met with Luke. She's seen what Luke can do.
Yes.
And, Luke will be a huge thorn in Thrawn's side once Thrawn gets back.
Luke will be...
It's gonna be the one, it's the wild card. He's not anticipating.
Every Luke has its Thrawn.
That's gonna be the title, right?
Every Luke has its Thrawn. I have to. Yes, I have to. That's the first time we've ever created one on the air. Know what's sad? I always smoke pot, and I come up with a little thumbnail picture, which actually I love that process because it just makes me go through Google looking at all kinds of cool Star Wars pictures. So I enjoy doing that for each and every episode. But then now I've apparently put pressure on myself, and sometimes I'm scrolling through my phone in the 10,000 songs trying to come up with a Star Wars pun for my fucking songs.
Well, we came up with it today.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
The next big point is let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan Johnson. See how that worked out for you. Hey, Amelia, have you been dead the last 5 years? Because every time some fucking asshole director keeps saying, forget about the past, they get the biggest fucking backlash, deservedly so. Because there are people who have followed Star Wars for 40 fucking years. It's been those people, okay? Whether or not, the millennials, the Generation Zers want to admit it, the people who kept Star Wars alive are the people who supported it throughout the 70s and 80s and 90s when there was no new Star Wars. Okay, because we have that much passion for it. So forget about the past bullshit, because in a family story, which Star Wars is supposed to be, the past is important. And you know what? You know what? Just on a human level, I am so sick and tired of filmmakers and anyone else saying forget about the past. Those who fail to remember history are condemned to repeat it. You need to know your past and to know your history to fucking learn from the mistakes and to grow as a society or as a Star Wars fan.
This is really gonna...
So fuck off with that.
This is really...
This chick sucks.
This is really gonna piss you off then.
Hold on, one more, because I'm losing my mind and I want to do my stories.
Let me just say this one thing. She goes, Skywalkers...
I know, obviously this person is a fucking moron.
Skywalkers have been so aggressively shoehorned into so many stories.
Seriously, get her the fuck out. Get her the fuck out. Get her out. Get her out.
It's getting to the point where that I don't even want to hear the name anymore.
Please leave. Please leave Star Wars behind. We honestly don't want you, and we don't want anyone else like you. No. It's time for Star Wars fans to start sticking up for Star Wars. Seriously, I am so sick and tired of new fucking people, new critics who have been fucking on the planet for 18 years, or new writers saying, oh, fuck everything else. We're going to do our own Star Wars. That's not how you do it. At this point, for fucking Star Wars fans, it's like the Bible, or the Torah, or the Muslim one.
Quran.
The Quran. Or all those great texts from India with the Hindu religions. You don't change these sacred texts. You don't change these books. You don't say, fuck that. That's a bunch of ancient history.
Oh, here, you're going to love this.
No, I don't want to
Let me just say her last big point.
I don't want to.
Her last big point is...
I really want to move on from her.
Fan service...
You're right. She made me mad. Congratulations. Give yourself 5 points. She fucking made me furious.
Thank you, Mr. Champion. Fan service isn't art's job. I'll handle this.
Fuck off.
I'll handle this. Fan service and art can be the same exact thing if it's done right.
Yes, sir.
Rian Johnson made a beautiful looking film that was not fan service, and it turned so many people off. It threw everything up out of this whole trilogy. They just don't get it. People don't fucking get it.
Wait, that's fine. That's going to give us to our next topic. Where are you going? Get me a water, please. If you're going out, this fucking Amelia goddamn fuckheart, this Amelia fucktwat, whatever her fucking name is.
Ember
Wing. Amelia fucking Ember Wing bitch face. Sorry for the crude language, Amelia, but I fucking hate you. I hate you and everything you stand for. Very, very much. Amelia, don't watch Star Wars. If the sound of the Luke Skywalker, if the Skywalker name is making... Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's not for you. You're right. And here's the deal. Maybe in 2023 and going forward, we have to all sit down and look ourselves in the mirror and say, am I a real Star Wars fan or am I not?
A lot of these people would think that they would call themselves Star Wars fan. I'm starting to really press X to doubt how many people are actually into all of these things they claim to be into.
I agree. Because you and I will break something down and have an issue with this or that. But Jesus Christ, the amount... No, just let me go into it.
Go ahead.
Here's what... 2 things happen here. How legendary Star Wars producer Howard Kazanjian, okay, guy who produced episodes 2 through 6, okay, he says the new Star Wars creators don't understand Star Wars. He says it's all about the Skywalkers. It's a family story. Why don't they get this? Furthermore, when told about this, quote, George Lucas's ex-wife, Marcia, said pretty much the same thing. I agree. Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams don't have a clue, quote unquote,
fucking based
about Star Wars.
Fucking based.
Don't have a clue.
Fucking Marcia Lucas is so fucking based. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, George Lucas here. Who asked Marcia to weigh in on this fucking shit? I mean, honestly, I will say this is the first goddamn thing I've agreed with Marcia on, since 1982. I'll be honest, that foul-mouthed fucking, bitch, You know,
she's 100% right.
I come home, from the movie set, one Wednesday, 4:45. Marcia's supposed to be building Skywalker Ranch, and instead I'm seeing, one of the carpenters, Raw Dog Marcia, on a fucking Yoda statue. I couldn't believe it. And I said, Marcia, we're going to have to, split up now. And ever since then, I've wanted, her to die a very, awful, grisly, miserable death. Ants eat her alive, red ants, in South America, like the Indiana Jones movie. I had a Russian guy getting eaten by ants, but the whole time I was thinking Marcia, that fucking bitch. But I will say on this one, she's goddamn right. Even a fucking twat, even a broken twat is right twice a day, as they say.
And Ahsoka fits into the Skywalker family because she's the little sister, right? She's Anakin's little sister.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Obi-Wan's the brother, and then the uncle. So...
no, listen. It has become very clear that there were serious mistakes made in the sequel trilogy. It's time for the people who like Episode 8. It really is time for you not to be selfish now. I still am seeing it all over Twitter and X. I still see asshole dorks posting Episode 8's the best Star Wars movie of all time. Not only is Episode 8 great, it's like the only Star Wars movie I like. Go, you and Episode 8, go put yourselves in the fucking cannon and blast yourselves to the moon. So that the rest of us who live on planet Earth can fucking watch the other movies. Because Episode 8 is not where it's at. And I don't hate Episode 8 like everyone else. But it is time for the people who support the sequel trilogy to at least understand where others are coming from. That's all.
I don't think that... partially I think a lot of them are bots.
Two-thirds of the fan base were fucked over by the sequel trilogy. You can be selfish, you can admit that, or not admit it. The prequel fans didn't like it, the original trilogy fans didn't like it. Then there was a third fan base of just, I'm brand new, maybe I'm a teenager, I'm brand new to the Star Wars movie theater experience, so I kind of dig it. And then, by the way, that's a conservative estimate. Conservative estimate. But two-thirds of the Star Wars fan base fucking didn't like it. Why was that? Because they shat on the history of Star Wars. So this whole thing of get past the history is absurd.
Well, we didn't write it down, but I've seen the headline in the last few days. Matthew Vaughn.
Yeah.
You know who he is?
Matthew K. Vaughn.
Yeah.
He was a head writer for Lost who got...
Oh, no, I don't think it's the same guy.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no. Brian K. Vaughn is the guy from Lost who got... based on a sketch I did on the Ron and Fez show, Board Gossip, which started Razzle Dazzle. Brian K. Vaughn was a fan of that and put Razzle Dazzle in an episode of Lost. Unfortunately,
Razzle Dazzle.
Unfortunately, it was one of the most poorly received Lost episodes of all time because it was about a couple who only made the appearance for that one episode. They were like some fun, kind of like rich couple or something.
The millionaire and his wife.
And then they ended up dead by the end of the episode. But at the beginning, they said Razzle Dazzle, and that was all for Darth Kruger over here. Darth David. Yours truly. Eastside Dave. Davey Mack. Bam. Did you get a fucking quote on Lost?
No.
I did.
Yeah, and then...
5 points for me, then.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Go ahead.
Matthew Vaughn is... he came out of the same British crime stuff with Guy Ritchie. Mm-hmm. He did Layer Cake. I think he was like a producer on Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch. And then he did the Kingsman movies. He did the X-Men First Class.
So he produces a lot of Guy Ritchie?
He also directed. He wrote and directed the Kingsman movies.
All right. What did this fucker have to say?
He said it's time to reboot Star Wars.
Oh, I saw that quote. He wants to actually, no, he wants to, you gotta choose your words carefully.
He wants to reboot it.
And remake it. He said he wanted to remake episodes 4, 5, and 6 with a new cast. What do you think about that? That would be quite insane. And again, do we want that?
I mean,
he was implying that he would just go full on. Disney needs to start over. If that includes making a brand new Luke Skywalker movie and with a young Luke Skywalker, that's what he wants.
I mean, I wouldn't make a brand new one. I would just recast everybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Would you remake the movie?
No, I wouldn't remake it.
I'm
very torn about that.
From that quote, it almost sounded like he wanted to. I saw that quote as well. And it was a little bit murky, but it sounded to me like he wanted to literally remake episodes 4, 5, and 6. Not just reboot Star Wars with those characters, but to have a brand new Empire Strikes Back, a brand new Return of the Jedi.
I think look what happened with Star Trek. And what J.J. Abrams did with Star Trek. It's like...
First one was success. Weren't the first two ones considered to be good? Especially the first one, right?
No. In fact, most Trek fans hate...
The first one?
The J.J. Abrams movies. Because
that's funny, because I liked him, but I'm a Star Wars fan.
Because he made it...
He was too Star Warsy.
Yeah. There's supposed to be a little more subtext to it. It's supposed to have some kind
science.
Well, not science. There's supposed to be some kind of allegory, and there wasn't any allegory to it. Like there's always supposed to be some kind of subtext.
Moral lesson?
Yeah.
Okay.
There wasn't anything there because J.J. Abrams doesn't have substance. But that's besides the point.
But Beastie Boys was in it, so that was nice.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, I guess.
Does J.J. Abrams... I'm surprised J.J. took a lot of shit from this. Because, again, I have no issues with The Force Awakens.
I think The Force Awakens could have been better if Rey wasn't superpower from day one.
Interesting.
Again, that's like every storyteller has the hero's journey type of thing. And how is she best?
She started on
level 100.
From 1 to 10. Oh, yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Like,
1 to 100, she started on 92.
Yeah, it's like Luke didn't really use he dabbled with the Force in episode 4. Like, you don't see, it's supposed to be like incremental. Like, every time you see them, they're getting stronger and stronger. It's like, how do you best a fucking Skywalker? And then how do you go above that?
Fair enough.
Like, he was trained by fucking Luke. Like, he's got Anakin's blood flowing through his veins, and this person out of nowhere bests him. It's like, that's like, you don't write that. That's poor writing.
Fair enough. All right, give us a cage match.
Oh, no, we got one more thing.
Oh, good.
Joe Dallas.
Dallas, we missed you.
75th Diamond Anniversary Show. Welcome back, Dave. I missed your analysis.
Thank you, Joe.
And your reaming of Jared.
Thank you. I wanted... Second week into vacation, I texted Jared. I miss him.
No, it was first week.
Okay. What did I text you?
You texted, hey, miss you, miss Yaddle, and a heart, maybe?
And a heart.
Maybe that was...
Joe, Yaddle heads. Miss you, miss Yaddle, and a heart. And answer them. Answer them fucking honestly, you piece of shit.
I texted him.
What did you text back to me?
Pictures of my daughter enjoying breakfast.
Nothing!
Well, I did.
No! A week, 2 weeks later, you texted me that picture of your daughter.
That was 2
you
days
put me on the
later.
fucking... No, it wasn't.
It was...
No, it wasn't.
You want to make a bet?
Yeah, I do want to make a bet.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
When did I post that?
Thursday, October 12th. Sunday, October 15th.
3 days late. 3 days go by.
That's not 2 weeks.
72 hours when someone gives you a heart thing that's rude. You're a fucking rude boy.
Let's see when you were texting.
You're a rude Jedi.
You were texting me that right as I was preparing for my presentation.
He's always got something.
Yes.
I have a presentation to make it work. If I don't do a good job, I'm going to get fired. I have to pay the electric bill, Davy Mac. Oh, I have to watch my daughter. My wife's out, so I have to watch my daughter. There's all these excuses.
We call those being a human being. Not everyone lives like a bachelor and has
Woo!
kids on the weekends.
I have my kids during the week sometimes as well.
Okay.
Actually, not sometimes, every week. But I will let you know. Look at this dog. Look at what the dog has done.
Who, Enzo the Baker?
Dog. What
Enzo
a
the
wonderful
Baker.
doggy he is. We want a Star Wars cage match.
We want to Oh, there was one more point I wanted to bring up.
Oh, give us the point. Oh, wait, you didn't even read the goddamn Joe Dallas
Yeah,
points.
all right, so
or whatever
I
it
got
was.
a couple more points here. So first, the Joe Dallas points. 6th place, Tom Cody with 239,701. Kevin Flynn with 274,201. Joe Dallas with 338,879. Jedi Jared in 3rd place with 367,133.5 points.
Okay.
Number 2, Sith Stanley with 593,000 even. Mm-hmm. And Darth David in 1st place.
Boom!
With 1,417,738.
Boom! 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 Aga laga laga boom! 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 Aga laga boom! 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 Aga laga laga boom! 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 Aga laga. What song?
What song?
What song?
Akalaka.
I will give you 75 points if you will tell me what song I was just doing right there.
I have no idea. Honestly.
Really?
I really don't.
It was a night like this 40 million years ago. I saw the cigarette and the poison I go.
It was a dinosaur.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk that dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk that dinosaur. Boom, boom, aga laga laga boom. Yeah.
Okay.
Walk the dinosaur, baby.
Got it.
All right, give us a cage match.
Well,
now.
I wanted to bring up one point.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe Dallas.
2 weeks ago, Tom Cody emailed us.
Thank you, Tom Cody.
And
thank you, Kevin Flynn. And all the Yaddle heads out there, too.
And asked us which actor.
I gotta take this quick. Hold on. They're calling me from Disney.
Okay.
Which actor? Hi, can I give you a call? I'm just recording.
Yes, but we all gonna go out to eat at 6:30.
I will call you in about 5 minutes.
Okay, that's
I'm wrapping up. Okay, bye.
okay.
Sith Stanley's at Disney World, and he is with Jedi Juliana, and they are going on all kinds of Star Wars experiences and whatnot. So
Got
he's
it.
very excited. So I would like to talk to him and get the lowdown
Sure.
on the fucking Star Wars, please.
All right. So Tom Cody asked us 2 weeks ago which actor should replace Ray Stevenson for Ahsoka, right?
Number 1, Russell Crowe, if we can. Number 2, if we can't, the Joker from the comedian from The Watchmen,
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey D. Morgan.
I saw this on Instagram. It kind of went mini viral. Someone took Mr. HBO documentaries himself, Liev Schreiber, and like superimposed him and like kind of like photoshopped it a
Not
bit.
bad.
And looked just like Ray Stevenson.
And I'm a Liev Schreiber fan.
Me too.
Okay, I like it. Let's do it. Star Wars cage match. I like that though. Good job. Whoever did that with the Liev Schreiber, I'm okay with that. He's in my top 3. I still would like the comedian. And obviously, listen, if they could, they should think about getting Russell Crowe. He's just appeared in the Thor. In the fucking Thor Love and Thunder, man. They give Disney, Marvel, Disney, Star Wars. Come on.
Making movies, making songs, and fighting around the world.
Give us a cage match, please. Quickly.
Okay. Let's do Count Dooku
Count Dooku.
versus Mace Windu.
Count Dooku, Mace Windu. I like this matchup. I like it. This is a good matchup. We never saw this in the movie. Did we see this in Clone Wars?
Maybe.
This feels like it should have been. This feels very even because they both feel like number 2. Like if Yoda is the Palpatine of the Jedi, then he's got his Mace Windu, and Dooku was, obviously that. I like this. But I gotta tell you, Mace Windu showed himself to be susceptible to trickery, to a little bit of Force lightning. Dooku finds a way. Dooku finds a way to squeak out the victory on this one.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
The only person who could best the baddest motherfucker in the galaxy was the Emperor. and we don't actually know if Windu died. That they left it kind of ambiguous. So, fingers crossed he's still alive out there. I'm going with Mace Windu.
Wow! Now I'm looking at what the computer says. Computer is compiling the numbers, and at 82%, most likely Count Dooku would win. Once again, Darth David gets the points.
I hope
in this
that-
instance, for the Halloween special, Darth Kruger gets the
I
points.
hope it gets back to Samuel L. Jackson, and he tears you a new one.
Bring it. Samuel Jackson's what, 72 these days?
He's still a bad motherfucker.
Bring it. You know, fucking Joliet Jake Vader over here, and or Darth Kruger. I got fucking 4 blades with your name on them, Mace. Okay? Anyway,
Also,
that'll do it.
Go over to YouTube and check out the latest Tales from the Satellite that we just released for free, the drinking episodes.
For free, but really what we want you to do is subscribe to the Patreon for the brand new episodes, because we just put up a new one on clowning around the bearded Joker, Fuck Twat the Clown, and Chipples the Puppet Clown. Furthermore, we may be doing another episode, a special bonus episode.
Gotta get that out now.
Gotta get it out.
All right.
All right, that'll do it.
Happy Halloween.
He's Jedi Jared. I'm Darth David. Happy Halloween. This has been the Yaddle Chattle Halloween Special. Good night, everybody!